Hello and welcome. This is the third part of the history lesson about the USA and the world, the attempt of a new international world order from Wilson's 14 points to 1941. 3. Reception of the 14 points in the USA, the interbellum, and the return to isolationism. A. Why did the USA never join the League? Back in the United States, Wilson met strong resistance from the Senate. Isolationists rejected the idea of joining a League of Nations that could implicate the country in European affairs once again. The President, already having made compromises with European leaders, refused to discuss a single point with the Senate, and inseparably welded the League Covenant to the Treaty of Versailles, forcing Republicans to either accept or reject both. Ironically, the United States never ratified the treaty and therefore did not join the League of Nations, Wilson's most beloved of his points. B. Why isolationism? At the beginning of the 20th century, many Americans felt that they did not need the rest of the world, and after the First World War, the USA returned to its policy of isolationism. Republican Warren Harding is elected president in 1920 because he advocated America first and a return to normalcy, i.e., isolationism. The USA returned to isolationism because of economic problems, the Depression of 1929, did not trust Europe, geography, and bad memories after the First World War. C. How was isolationism possible? The USA did not join the League of Nations, the USA decided to pursue protectionism, and the USA did not join the Second World War in 1939. A series of neutrality acts were passed in the 1930s. In 1935, the president had the power to stop USA ships from transporting arms to warring countries. 1936, refusing to lend money to countries that were at war. And 1937, the cash and carry scheme. But this protectionism and isolationism by the USA meant that trade with the rest of the world slowed considerably. But isolationism was not complete because the USA led disarmament meetings. In 1928, the USA signed the Kellogg-Briand Agreement with over 60 other countries to agree that war was not the best way of solving problems, and the US loaned money to European countries. Despite its immediate failures, the impact of the 14 points, particularly self-determination, produced the rest of this 20th century. European colonies in Asia and Africa used self-determination as a weapon to demand their independence, and, with the help of the Second World War, led to decolonization in the latter half of the century. At the same time, the next World War itself was brought on in large part by the idea of self-determination. Nazi Germany, Fascist Italy, and Imperial Japan used the principle of self-determination to justify their plans of expansion and conquest. The 14 points did not make the world safe for democracy, nor did they prevent future conflicts. Nevertheless, the ideas set in the 14 points set a new standard of national identity, and the League of Nations' successor, the United Nations, remains with us to this day. Thanks for watching, and see you soon in the next video.